Welcome back, guys. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It's Blackwell here with another daily episode of your Fallout 76 daily news for Tuesday the 3rd of August 2021. Now, you'll know by the thumbnail that we have an update. We are on update 29. I've just loaded it up right now. This is the first time we're seeing it. A little bit late on this one. It's about 7:30 in the UK here, which Eastern, you're looking at about 2:30 in the afternoon at the moment. As I say, I've only just loaded this up, so I don't know what to expect. I know that we've got the patch notes. I haven't read through them yet. We're going to save that for now. I haven't checked the Atom Store either, or any of the challenges or anything like that. So it'd be interesting to see, you know, with fresh eyes. If you haven't seen it yet, then you've got fresh eyes on it as well. So we'll go through it together, and hopefully we'll make head or tail of it. I'll be totally honest. I've been spending a bit of time with the Bethesda, the Fallout community stream team, sorting out some of their stuff because they're porting over to a new Discord and reading through all the new channels and information and that kind of thing's pretty interesting. So yeah, my Discord's been popping off for a bit, and I kind of got sidetracked with that. So bear with me with this one. Right, so where are we? First things first, we need to log in. So we'll throw up an advert because I don't want y'all seeing my login details and hunting me down and hacking my accounts and saying, hey, stealing all your legendaries or whatever that people do with accounts these days. I don't know because I'm wholesome, so I have no idea what people get up to with malicious intent. Right, that's logged in. Also, if you want to buy any of that merch that you just saw, this merch right here, that stuff there. If you want to buy that, check the links in the description. You can purchase that merch. Right. Okay. So we've got a WAVY WILLARD'S slipping slide. Atomic Shop update. WAVY WILLARD'S new themed items available now. I'm sure this will be happy. I'm sure some people will find this amazing. I'd like us to get back to post-apocalyptic land destruction, decrepit, annihilation of the planet in this game. That's what this game's about, not slip and slides. So to be honest, nah, it's a farce, but whatever. August's bonus item. I'm glad I haven't renewed Fallout First for the month of August because I thought July's free item was a bit shit with the backpack flare. I don't know what this thing is. If it's just a statue, then yeah, it can carry on the same way. And some highlights and some updates. So let's have a look. Let's go to the Atomic Shop. Have a look at that first. Okay, so we'll start on the end, as we always do. There's a checkered shirt and some slacks. A classic look for a classic person. With style. Classic. Okay, it's free. So let's get it because it's free. Not too shabby, I suppose. It's all right. A free supply package. We're going to put that onto our baby tune, Anita. That'll go over there. So that's cool. Sorted that one as well. For 21 hours, you can get the Bronze War Hero statue, which is 50% off. That's a person next to it for scale. It's a pretty big statue, to be fair. 250 atoms. That could be yours. Down the bottom here, we've got the free CROCOLLOSSUS statue. That's how big it is. This statue, you can build WAVY WILLARD'S water park iconic mascot in your camp. So that's the free item, free in inverted commas, for people who have Fallout First and pay £12 a month. They have this. That is the equivalent of a big fuck you to people who spend money investing in the game. Like, I like the Fallout games, but I've said this since day one, since day dot, since the beginning of time. If I feel the community is getting fucked over by something, I'll tell you about it. I'm not just going to go, yes, 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 oh yes. Oh, it's good. Look how good it is. I'll tell you it's shit if I think it's shit. And that right there looks fucking shit. Excellent. We move on. Unlock it for free or don't. You don't have to, but you have to have Fallout First to get it. WILDMAN rags for 350 atoms. Similar to the sort of Grellock outfits and Grognak outfits, but it doesn't have any stylings on it, so it's quite neutral. It's quite cool, really. 350 atoms, and that can be yours as well. Abandoned mine still available. Cool. Vaulting, this stuff's still here. Yeah, it's not really updated any of this stuff. It's been moved over a panel, I guess. Greatest hits. Let's have a look at what we got here then. So we've got the VAULT-TEC bundle, which comes with the weapons workbench, the generator, the small VAULT-TEC generator. This is a good generator, right? Very small. You can stack them and they're silent. Absolutely awesome. If you can get that on its own, go for it. The cuckoo clock, the overstuffed chair, maybe the bed. Is it the bed? No, it is not the bed. It's the floor. In this item, I guess it's the floor. I'm not sure. It says that underneath it says includes VAULT-TEC cross linoleum floor and foundations. So I guess that's this one, the flooring there. The stuffed chair, which is this thing here. The small VAULT-TEC prototype generator, which is this. The VAULT-TEC cuckoo clock, which is this. The VAULT-TEC modern linoleum floor and foundations, which is this. The official's weapons workbench, which is this. Anything else is not in the bundle. Just bear that in mind. So it's not that bed. It's not that statue. And so on, yeah. Okay, cool. The Vault Quarters shelter and the Vault Server Room shelter are, I don't know, back on sale. I'm not sure. We own them, so we've got no options to check the prices on those. Yeah, that's how it is. And yes, okay, so the greatest hits here. The prototype generator is for sale separately. It might be worth just picking that up on its own. If that's about 300 or less, I'd get it. Because as I say, they do stack and they're pretty decent. The floors are okay. Wow, that floor's 400. Okay, yeah, that's me grumbling. And moving on to the main thing here, the WAVY WILLARD'S water. What? The WAVY WILLARD'S wild water. There we go. I don't know why it was so difficult to read. I imagine that this bundle has everything on this page. So yeah. Let's take a look. The bundle includes the blue and green floor and foundation, the deck lounger, the round table, the inner tube deck chair, and the wipeout. So what is this thing? Round deck table. No, that's that. WAVY WILLARD'S inner tube deck chair. Surely that's what that is. That's a chair. Interesting. For 300, how does that work then? Oh, you're just sitting in it. See, that's pretty cool. But yeah, water slides and water parks, that, not really anything, is it? Let's be honest. It's not really anything that suits the game. This is like a dangerous place to be, and fucking around on water slides and stuff. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. If the building, I mean, even there, it's weird. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to piece it together. All right. So let's say you go up the stairs into the first floor, and you go in there, and you know there's crafting benches or whatever. Then you go upstairs into the second floor, and then there's I don't know, shops. You go in there and you buy your shops and stuff. Then you go up to the top floor and you use the slide to get out of there, and then you leave. That, I mean, that idea is pretty cool. If that's what it's for, then cool. I'm starting to understand it. But if it's just you go in there, it's a water slide that end. Like, I'm not really sure as to the concept of that, but okay. Yeah, Fallout First. You get the that's reduced, so that's not free. And then this CROCOLLOSSUS thing, yeah, that's really embarrassing. Okay, so that's the store checked out. We will head into game. We'll go in an adventure mode. We'll go public world just to see if anyone's got that slide, and we can go and take a look at it. All right, let's have a look at the other side of things. Anyway, let's go over to the patch notes. Okay, so Fallout 76 update notes, August 3rd, 2021. Today's update includes a variety of bug fixes. Pretty much all it is, bug fixes. So, you know, tightening up the server, hopefully. And, you know, all that good stuff. Let's go. Let's turn everything audio-wise down. Apart from the music, 'cause the music's quite nice. While we do the patch notes, I think that'd be quite a cool little one. If obviously this gets copyright striked because of the audio in game, then I'll learn for the future. But as it stands, this audio is made for this game, so hopefully it'll be okay. Right. So patch notes. Let's take a look. Might be a little bit dry this because it's just patch notes, but there we go. So update version 1.5.5.8. It's 2 gig on Bethesda. It can be up to 12 gig on Xbox, so there you go. Not too large, which is kind of nice. Speaking of things being not too large, where's my webcam? I don't mind being a little bit larger, so y'all can see me. Hello! Good stuff. Right, let's go something like that. Good. Okay. So, bug fixes and improvements straight away into it. Good stuff, eh? No, nice. Art and graphics. Graphics. The Garahan employee outfit now rests more naturally on male characters' hips. Equipping the Raider Warlord helmet no longer causes the character's facial hair to disappear. Textures. Fix the texture corruption that could briefly occur when loading into Vault 96. Sorry. And headless creature corpses no longer lack flesh textures where the head used to be. Camp and workshops. Snapping toggle. A button has been added to the UI when placing or editing certain camp items like fences, bar stools, weapon racks, light boxes, and wall letters that allows players to decide whether they would like to enable or disable whether they will snap to other objects. Going forward, players no longer need to decide between snapping and non-snapping versions of these objects in their build menus. They can simply place one version and decide whether to toggle snapping on or off. I've noticed this happens a lot with a communist fence, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's two different ones, and now there should only just be one. It'll be, you know, sort of clearing up some confusions, I suppose. Appliances. It's good stuff, especially on a warm day. Activating the washer and dryer now causes the door to close and proper sound effects to play. Cool. Displays. Fixed an issue that prevented a variety of weapons from appearing when assigned to display cases. That's good. Because I've got a pistols collector build. I've got pistols build, and she's also a collector of pistols unique weapons in the game. And some of them wouldn't be displaying, and now hopefully they are, so that's good. Okay. Floors. Fixed an issue that allowed players to move, scrap, or store floors that had walls attached, which could result in floating structures. So I'm assuming there'll be an influx of inability to move floors now. Probably, maybe, who knows. Miscellaneous structures. The budget consumed by the Brotherhood of Steel Armory is now consistent with similar structures. And stairs. Players can now correctly scrap stairs that have been attached to Vault catwalk pieces. Daily Ops. In Vault 96, Blood Eagle attack dogs will now only spawn in 96 Daily Ops when the encounter group is set to Blood Eagles. I honestly hadn't noticed that change, but cool. Fair enough. All right, moving on to items. Backpacks. Flare applied to the Brotherhood of Steel backpack no longer appear to float. Cool. We did mention that sort of thing in bug reports. A lot of people move to social media for that. Guys, there's a bug report link. I'll drop it in the description. Use it. It's a lot easier. You talk directly to the team that fixes it rather than harking about it on social media. It's a lot easier, trust me. We've had loads of things fixed that way. Consumables. The carry weight booster's description now correctly states that the item's effect only lasts for 30 minutes. Cursed weapons. Restored the cursed prefix to the names of cursed weapons. Yeah, I've been picking up a lot of shovels. You go kill Earl, you get shovel. It's like, oh. So it's a bit interesting. Power armor. The Mind, Velux, and Enlightened Mind power armor skins now provide proper resistances. Power armor again. Light from the T65 headlamp now shines in the correct direction in third-person view after applying the Scabber paint. Legendary weapons. Single shot ranged weapons can no longer spawn with the last shot legendary attribute. This one's important. This one's super important, actually. You may have in your possession some legacy weapons. Go check your stash box, go check your alt accounts, and go check your mules. If you have any single shot ranged weapon, maybe it's a harpoon gun, maybe it's a black powder pistol, and it has a last shot legendary attribute on it, it is now considered a legacy weapon. The best of luck in your trading and sales of it, but I'm assuming the prices will probably go up a bit on those weapons. Bear that in mind. Unarmed melee weapons. The crafting requirements for the legendary Facebreaker Power Fist now properly include 2 legendary modules. The ability to craft this item has been re-enabled at weapons workbenches. And again, with unarmed melee weapons, Power Fists, including the Facebreaker, now correctly spawn with a standard appearance mod equipped by default. Okay. Localization. It's a short patch, so we're nearly there. Oh, maybe we're not. Okay. Legendary items. Corrected the translations for several legendary item attribute descriptions in non-English versions of the game. Quest rewards. The names for Blackburn's bungalow and related items are now translated in the game menus in all supported languages. Rank up rewards. The description for mined power armor paint that appears in the power armor station menu is now translated in all supported languages. Added translations for several rank up rewards, names and descriptions in the Season 5 scoreboard. And added translations for several lines of text in various terminals. Standard sort of thing for localization. NPCs. Smiley. Players can now purchase gold bullion from Smiley up to the current maximum of 10,000. Cool. Quests and events. A satisfied conscience. Looting holotape clues early and then logging out no longer prevents the quest from progressing when the player logs back in. Satisfied conscience. Logging out after unlocking the door to the reactor monitoring wing no longer causes it to appear locked again when logging back in. Dross Toss. Fixed an issue that could prevent players from completing Dross Toss. Really? That's surprising. I didn't know there was a way you could not finish that. And we've thrown that dross everywhere. Event rewards. Fixed an issue causing distinguished guests and swarm suitors to only award legendary cores for the highest level of completion. Feed the People and Campfire Tales now correctly award 1 to 3 legendary cores on completion. One Violent Night correctly awards legendary cores on completion. Missing persons. Burke will no longer walk away from the conversation when the player inside the crater war room after completing the quest. Let me just read that again. Burke will no longer walk away from a conversation with the player inside the crater war room after completing the quest. Okay. I think I get that. Marcia will now pay closer attention to the conversation with Sheena and Burke inside of the AMS headquarters basement instead of running off to fight Hellcat mercenaries. I mean, I know there are update notes and stuff, but if this is quest-related stuff and you've not done these quests, these are quite spoilery, aren't they? So, you know, they need a fucking... They need to, at the beginning, they need to go, potential spoilers ahead. Read at your own... Or know that people might not have seen the quest, so don't put all that information in there. Like, I don't know what a Hellcat mercenary is. Haven't done that yet. Apparently, Sheena and Burke are talking in the basement of the AMS and something happens. And Marcia's like, whatever. And it's like, well, I don't fucking know what's going on. It's like, damn. Spoiler alert. Jeez. Missing persons. Fixed an issue that could allow players to complete the quest without completing an objective to speak with Marcia. Missing persons. Marcia will no longer remain in the AMS headquarters basement after convincing her to return to Fort Atlas. Well, apparently you've got to convince her to go to Fort Atlas. If you've not seen it, then Bethesda have just spoiled it for you. I'm sorry. I'm the messenger. Don't shoot me. They just told me. Missing persons. Team members who progress to the 3rd floor of AMS headquarters while the team leader is speaking with Marcia will no longer cause her to exit the conversation and teleport to meet them. Out of the blue, the investigate the caravan site objective now progresses correctly once the player has collected all 3 required evidence notes. Logging out and back in just before giving Paladin Rahmani the evidence notes no longer prevents the quest from progressing. To prevent players from becoming stuck during Out of the Blue, the button to close the hidden doors in Harper's Ferry Tunnel, well, now it's hidden doors in Harper's Ferry Tunnel, will no longer appear while the quest is active. The button will be visible and usable when returning to the area after the quest is complete. Fixed several typos affecting various dialogue subtitles during Steel Rain's quest. I hope there are no spoilers in this for the final quests and stuff. Viewing a conversation between Dr. Blackburn and another scientist inside of WEST-TEC while on a team no longer causes the team's leader or the team leader's character animations to behave oddly, and fixed an issue where the player was unable to react to a statement made by Knight Shin during a conversation, and corrected a law inconsistency in Scribe Valdez's dialogue after completing the quest. Fine, we got through the quest. If I spoil anything for you, it's Bethesda's fault, not mine, but I am so sorry that you got anything spoiled if you did. Genuinely, I am apologetic for that. Seasons. Rank up rewards fixed an issue that prevented players from earning atom rewards offered by certain ranks beyond 100. Players who were affected by this issue will be able to revisit the scoreboard to claim their missing atoms as soon as they've completed any daily or weekly challenge following today's update. There's something I read earlier that was like, that should be the same. Okay. User interface. Carry weight. The carry weight displayed in the Pip-Boy is now consistent with the player's actual carry weight. Always good. I wish that was the same of me when I step on the scales. I step on the scales, it says something really high, and I'm like, oh, it can't be that. Go back to pretending it's not. Controls. The game controls will no longer become unresponsive when exiting a workbench. Hopefully that's a big one for a lot of people. Workbenches just absolutely just bricking your game, and you're having to Alt F4 to get out of there and whatnot. It's been a problem since the last patch. So yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. But if they have fixed it, that's great. Good. Favorites. The favorites menu now correctly displays a blade icon for the Chinese officer's sword. Scoreboard fixed an issue. Who's using a Chinese officer's sword on the favorites wheel there, really? Fixed an issue in which some players needed to log out and back in between claiming a rank up reward and accessing it in game. And finally, your final four. World. Corrected several locations where players could see outside of the game world. Interiors. Enemies now respawn correctly inside interiors that are also used as instanced daily ops locations. Pathing addressed several locations in the game world where players would become stuck. And WEST-TEC fixed an issue where the door inside the WEST-TEC FEV production center would be inaccessible outside of the Catalyst quest. So that's it. That's everything in the patch notes, the update notes, sorry. They don't call them patch notes anymore. They call them update notes. That's everything inside of that. Let us know how you feel the patch is going to be applied. My general thoughts towards today in Fallout 76, the update itself has been largely disappointing. And that's not, I'm not coming with a perspective of, oh, there's going to be new content. There's going to be new cool stuff, like quests and stuff. No, events and that kind of thing. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting bugs to be squashed, and that's great from the patch notes. Awesome. But I'm just bummed out by the Atomic Shop. The direction of the Atomic Shop for Fallout First users is garbage this month, and it was garbage last month. So that's 2 months on the bounce where it's been trash. And just the water slide thing's not my thing, because I'm into, you know, playing games in a post-apocalyptic environment and not having fun on a water slide. If I wanted fun on a water slide, I'd not play games and go to a water park and play on a water slide. So that's my thoughts on it right now. Let's move in. Let's move into the game and check out the dailies and the weeklies. Because we've got new dailies and we've got new weeklies. So let's have a look at the dailies. Complete a daily operation. Today's daily operation updated about 15 minutes ago. And it's decryption. Was it 15? It says 14 minutes ago. Maybe that's when we got on the server. It normally refreshes at 6 PM. It's now nearly 8 PM, so it's been on for a couple of hours. We're looking at decryption in the burrows against robots that can only be killed by melee attacks with deadly armor-piercing attacks. So you can use your stealth, you can use your VATs, that kind of thing. Use a shredder on a minigun, or go with your unarmed build on that one. It's quite a tough one, though. Robots, always quite nasty. And the burrows, easy to get lost in. But it's decryption, so you're looking around, hunting down enemies. Alrighty. What else have we got? Complete an event. As always, go and complete an event. It could be a public event, which is shown by this exclamation mark, the Rad Rumble one that's here. Or it could be just a regular event, which is shown by just a hexagon with no exclamation mark in it. You know, go sort yourself out with any of those. Leader of the pack, the one that we've just shown you, will give you 3 legendaries if you complete it on your own. Or if you complete it, you know, with friends who don't kill the enemies. Rad Rumble will give you a lot of XP. A lot of ghouls in there to kill as well. So go and sort that out if you do need to. Complete 5 of these and you'll get this one chipped off. Hack a terminal. For this one we tend to go... We're actually quite over encumbered, so let's figure that out. Let's break down his guns. Still over encumbered. Still over encumbered. If we join a team, start a team of our own. And I just want to give you a quick rundown of the settlement that we've been building so far. Let's get our luck bonus. We've got a little gymnasium. I'd like more gym-based stuff in here. We've got a corridor here. Obviously, rooms that are blocked off tend to, you know, be out of bounds. Like this one here's out of bounds. We've got a little cosmic room here, sort of going down the sort of, I want to go down the Twilight Zone theme with this room. All the cryptic, weirded, scientific stuff will be in there. Got a window in there at the moment. We've got the Tasteland, which is our sort of cooking-based show, cooking-based stream. And when we kill and make recipes, the heads of the fallen go on the wall. So that's the stuff we've made so far. Nice little bistro, cafeteria, whatever. We've got the Nuka-Cola room. I need the Nuka-Cola goggles or glasses, whatever. Soon we'll get them, and we'll finish off the power armor down the line as well. Some nice little places to sit as well. It's not too shabby. It's okay. At least to sleep if you really need it. And everywhere else is sort of off limits at the moment. The crafting areas and stuff are downstairs. So we'll head down to those. So you've got your crafting benches and stuff in here and in here. And then you've got your power armor station around the side here. So, yeah, anyway, I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour while we figure out this team stuff. Carry weight is still over. Not sure why that is. I've sorted it for now. So where were we looking here anyway? Hacker terminal. Yeah, we were going to go do that. So if we go to Wade Airport, which is here in the forest. So if we spawn in at the Charleston Capitol building and head north, I'll show you where the terminal is that I tend to go to for hacking a terminal. It's a level 0 terminal. You don't need any master infiltrator or anything like that. You can just head up to it and go from there. So so that's what we intend to do. If you are interested in joining our Twitch community, then we are over on twitch.tv/BlackwellTV. The schedule's over there on the other side. 11 AM start time typically, which is 6 AM Eastern. Apart from Friday evenings where we start at 7 PM as well, which is 2 PM Eastern. So we've just spawned in. Okay. Wow, this server's... I don't know if it's a server. Stuttering, that's what it's doing. I don't know if there's a background download going on or whatnot. So we'll head north. It's very jittery, this. Wow. It's not normal. It keeps freezing up a bit. Little drop frames. You see what I mean? Ugh. Okay, anyway, so this is the settlement you'd normally claim. We're not going to claim the settlement. We don't need it. Wow, this is really jittery. I don't know what would be causing that. I mean, I get that we're recording something, but background... I haven't really got anything in the background that's really sort of causing us problems. Interesting. I'll see how it goes. We'll see what the general consensus is on Reddit as well. See what they have to say. But this control tower, if you get to the top of this control tower here, sometimes there's a super mutant nearby. But there should be a terminal here. Someone else has already unlocked this. But this terminal will be accessible to unlock. Okay, so if you unlock this, someone else has already done it, like I say, then that will get you the daily out the way. Kill a legendary enemy. So this could be any horde event. It could be leader of the pack. Could be a sheep squatch. Could be Scorch Beast Queen. Could be Earl. Wolf of the Forest. It's probably not going to be that because that's the end of leader of the pack. There's normally just a wolf that spawns at the end of there. I'm going to try and we'll go to Sugar Grove and we'll try and go in the back way because I've seen 3 out of the 4 times I've been there, there's been a legendary. So we'll see if we can spawn a legendary on command. It's a nice little spot that nobody really knows about until now. Because obviously if you're watching this video, you didn't know about it and you want a legendary, I've just told you where there is one. So there'll be more chance of people killing it and it not being there for me. You're welcome. I sacrifice my own knowledge so you guys can benefit off it. And that's fine because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help the community and nothing more. So, Sugar Grove, ignore the robots, head straight for the back. Probably need some kind of weapon. Ooh, it's a wolf. I've not seen wolves here before. And no legendary. Oh, that's a shame. So I've seen a legendary rat here before. A couple of times, a few times. And I've seen a legendary mole rat. So keep your eyes on this area. Moving forward, if you need to just check a place for a legendary, because it's a good little spot for it. Let's get some of this audio back. Hit-Boy radio, no. Footsteps, yes. Effects, yes. Voice, yes. Chat, yes. There we go. So yeah, normally there's a legend. Well, not normally, but you know, there's a high percentage chance of there being a legendary here. That's what I'm saying. So, good luck with your legendary hunting. Let me know where you go for your legendary for that actual challenge. Kill 15 Scorched. Okay, so Scorched reside in certain areas on the map. They're all over the place, let's be honest. It's harder to avoid Scorched than to take them on. So, you know, some places that you might go to check out some Scorched and go murder them include, and this is a quick skim across the map. I'm not going to use my list of places. I'm just going to go off the top of my brain. Glass Caverns. Go through there. You'll kill a bunch of Scorch. You'll be a Scorch Beast Queen at the end. If you've not done that bit already, then I've spoiled it for you. Then you'll still struggle to get through it, I assure you. Don't worry about it. Just crack on. Right, so Glass Caverns. That's a good place to get some Scorched. Where else? NAR? No, I'm not going to say there. I'm not going to say NAR. I am going to say, next up, I'm going to say the mezzanine at the top of the world. Where all them shops are, go there. They'll be Scorched there. White Powder Winter Sports. I'm pretty sure there's always Scorched there as well. Helvetia. Always Scorched there. Yeah. Tyler County Fairgrounds. That's always going to be Scorched as well. WAVY WILLARD'S Water Park. Scorched. Where else? Where is it? Moss Town, always Scorched, and also Scorched Beast. But there's high trees there, so it's going to be quite difficult to take all that out. Just bear that in mind. Let's see. Let's go 2 more. I don't know. Riverside Manor. There's always Scorched there. And Camden Park. There you go. Scorched there as well. Go to any of those places, 15 Scorched. Job's a good one. You'll be on your way to getting that score. Level up. You do some of this stuff here, you'll get that level, and it'll be nice and easy. Nuclear Winter, kill a creature. So obviously you want to boot into Nuclear Winter from the main menu instead of into adventure mode. Whether it's a team, whether you're on your own, you know, do as you wish. And then, you know, just play it safe. Outskirts of the map, that kind of thing. And yeah, you'll find some mutant hounds in like maybe Morgantown at the school. You'll find some ghouls near sort of Fraternity Row in Nuclear Winter. The longer you play the game, the more chance you'll have spawns. If you go just south of the power station when you spawn in, there might be some bloat flies. So yeah, that's my advice to you for the kill. It's not kill an enemy, it's kill a creature in Nuclear Winter. So that should be your dailies out of the way, relatively simply done. We'll talk about the weeklies tomorrow because well, this video has been quite long anyway, and I don't want to take too much of your time. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. The server's about to shut down anyway, so we'll have to find another world. But there you go. Well, that's it from me. So take care of yourselves. If you've got any advice, any feedback on all of that stuff, your opinions matter as well, put them in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the video. Hit that subscribe button if you like the content, you want to see more of it. Enable those notifications so you get informed exactly when this content's been put out. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Peace and love to you and yours. I'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you later.